Hey everybody, welcome to week 3. Okay, right off the bat, this might be the busiest week of this summer for you. Okay, we do lots of work on SA3, and we also begin to start a conversation about the research project. So hopefully you're managing your time well. I deal with a lot of you sort of individually in your Google Drive folders on how things are going at not only little things like the sentence grammatical level, but also general progress in the class. So hopefully you know kind of how you stand with me by now. I try to be clear about that sort of thing. But if you ever have any questions, I hope you'll let me know. So hopefully you've begun your SA3 adventure. Last week you learned about SA3, you did some brainstorming, and now this is the week where you really write and revise it. So you'll read the assignment, this here. You also have a peer review partner list, another peer review list. So we do 2 straight weeks of peer review, and then we take a little break from it until we do peer review for the research project. But there's a lot to be learned from interacting with each other. I did a whole screencast about peer review last week that hopefully you watched. If not, go watch it now. It's on your week 2 agenda. Okay. So you need to create, as soon as you can, an SA3 document, and a page and a half. I'm going to be loose about that, but the more you write, the more help you can get. That's always going to be true. Given SA3 is so different from SA2 in the sense that, there are more academic expectations attached to it, and academic in the sense of having a thesis statement, having a clear introduction paragraph, having each paragraph correspond to a particular purpose. And with SA2, the kind of a place I call home essay, you could write that from a variety of approaches and still be successful. Whereas I'm trying to show you with SA3 that there are some more rigid expectations that essays come with when they aspire to argumentation, to speculative rhetoric, that sort of thing. So I'm looking for you to be trying those things with this essay. Okay, so you got your SA3 draft, hopefully 1.5 pages more would be nice. You get it completed as soon as possible. Then you share your SA3 rough draft with your peer review partner. Okay, and then by June 18th, okay, what I need you to do is to provide feedback to your peer review partner. And that's the same guidelines, the same assignment as the last time the last time we did peer review last week. And there's also a sample SA3 in here that's pretty good. I don't show you perfect sample essays because I don't think that's really what we're supposed to be doing. So, or at least I don't know. I don't want you all to sort of aspire to a single way of writing. Although this essay is pretty good and it's its general success. So, Call of Video Games, what's behind it? I know we've got a few video gamers here, so maybe you'll think that that at least the subject matter of that essay is interesting. Okay, so you. Oh, I'm sorry. I also have an SA3 screencast that will kind of walk you through the video games essay as well. So be sure to watch those. And then by noon, the 23rd, June 23rd, what you want to do is look for my comments. You want to revise and prepare your SA3 final draft and take care of all the big issues, all the small issues, and everything in between by the 23rd. And then, guys, we move on to the big essay, the big project of the semester, the research project. So I have an assignment, I have a topic list, I have sample research projects. How to find, your citation style is going to be determined by your major. I can help you with that if you can't find your major. They're mostly on there, but sometimes they can be a little dodgy to find. So you can let me know if you need help with that. Then you have chapters 7 and 8 to read in Composition of Everyday Life. We're moving into argumentation in a more formal sense. SA3 is very fun in its sort of speculative nature, where it's like, oh, well, no one really knows exactly why anybody does anything, but here are some reasonable guesses. We're going to firm that up a little bit with the research project, and your argumentative goal needs to be just a little clearer. So there's plenty of good topics to choose from. There's a topic list. You do not have to use this list at all. Okay, there's just some places to start thinking about. Okay, and I just updated this list not too long ago, and I will continue to do so as I think of topics. But you can write on anything really. There's so many ways to be successful with the research project that I like giving people the opportunity to consider a list of topics and like look at them and maybe that list will jog their imagination, their insight, and their ability to choose a good research project topic, because choosing a good topic is so important. For the research project, you're going to be writing 8+ pages on this topic, so make sure it's something you want to spend some time on. See, what I'm trying not to do here is to get into the material that I cover in my screencast, and I'm already doing that. So you can see here that I have 3 screencasts for you to watch about the research project. Okay, research project 1, research project 2, and then topics and beginning the research process, about finding the outside sources. So I want you to see the research project as an entrance into an ongoing academic conversation. You want to add something fresh to the conversation, not just rehash old points. There's a real danger in just writing a report for the research project, and I will be happy to remind you that that is no way to pass this class, to pass this assignment. You need to be argumentative in nature. Okay, you need to have a persuasive goal. Okay, now in this screencast about preliminary research, I kind of walk you through the digital library folder, and it's sitting there in Angel. Very easy to find. You can go there, no problem. I also have a Prezi, a sort of an online presentation about the research project, and that's going to be a goal that that's going to be an assignment that you want to do well on as well. Now, you have finally, here in week 3 down here, research questions, discussion posts. One of the first things you got to do for the research project is ask a good research question. So, and the assignments here is a discussion board post, okay, or discussion board that you're supposed to do. 5 potential research questions. Once you watch the other screencast, you'll realize that I really like questions that begin with why or how, and I especially like research questions that include both why and how. So you're going to ask your questions there. You can attach it as a document if you want. You can paste your work in here. It depends on how you work. If you want to share a link to a Google Drive document, also fine by me. I really don't care how you get the research questions project done. I just care that it gets done. Okay, so I'm going to keep in the habit of keeping these weekly screencasts as short as possible, due to the fact that I have you watching so many other screencasts that I don't want you to sort of burn out on listening to my voice for any longer than is absolutely necessary. But I will take this wrap-up time to remind you once again that I'm available all the time through my Stark State email, through my Gmail account that you've shared your Google Drive doc with. There's lots of ways for us to keep in touch. And heading into the research project, it's really my job to reduce anxiety as much as possible, in addition to teaching you all these things. So if you're freaking out about something, please email me about it, and I will tell you why you shouldn't have to freak out. And I will give you, strategies for getting past these concerns, and also give you any sort of encouragement that you might need as well. I don't mind doing a little bit of cheerleading through the research project, because for many people, at least in the past, this is the longest paper that most students have ever written, and I like being a part of that process. Hopefully you'll never forget getting this research project under your belt, so to speak, and I love being a part of that process. So let me know how I can best serve you, as always. And if you have any questions, let me know. I will be checking your work in Google Drive when I can and when you want me to, if you send me an email. So once again, take care and best of luck.